How's it going, everybody? So it is a beautiful morning this morning. I got the 7220 fueling up. First thing we're gonna do this morning is take it over to our neighbor who has a dyno. So what that is a little machine that'll hook up to the PTO in the back here, and we'll crank the tractor up. It'll measure how much power it's putting out right now. These are rated about 95 PTO horsepower. I wouldn't be surprised if it's turned up a little. So he had a set of weights laying right here for it, so we decided to put them on. All right, we're gonna head home. Yeah, so this thing is a beast. So that was pretty surprising. I was not expecting it to be pushing 135 plus horsepower. He said the engine's in good shape, it's not blowing any black smoke, so the tractor should be able to handle that type of power. Just gotta make sure it doesn't get too hot on us if we're pushing it too hard. Wow, that was actually pretty surprising. It'll have plenty of power to run the mixer or anything else, the manure spreader, whatever we need to put it on. He had a pile of used front weights laying there. Decided to put those on the front. Got 10 of them on here. So that's 1,000 pounds on the front end. It's good to have some weight on the front ends of these. With it being two-wheel drive, it's kind of light. So that'll help with steering, keeping the tractor balanced. We want to work at the wheel spacing now on this tractor. The front here, we're gonna have to take this spacer out and then cut this tie rod off. This is too long. That's the one thing we're gonna have to cut to make it work. I want to pull this insert out, but we can't really do that unless the tire's out of the way. I don't think we'll have to pull the tire off the other side, just this side. We're gonna have to cut this off right here. And then we'll have to drill 2 new holes in it for the bolts. Just trying to make this same end, but in farther. So I was thinking about it here. We want to bring it in 8.5 on this side, but also 8.5 on that side. So we're actually going to need to cut off 17, and then it'll be right. Didn't think about that till right now, so I might have to cut that again. There you go. Oh boy. These bolts are giving us trouble. Wow.
You're the other one that you have loose. Wow.
So these bolts were extremely tight. They actually thread straight into this spacer. There's no nut on the back, and it was just rusty in there. Got them heated up and broken loose now. Just gotta pull them out. This side we're not gonna need to take the wheel off. We just have to do the hard part of getting these bolts out. Hopefully this side is not as rusty as the other side.
You can get it with the impact.
There we go.
That was on the Dyno.
Yeah, thing's a beast.
How did you know that?
I texted him. Okay. I wasn't expecting it to be over 100. Well, unless they did something to it. And they definitely did something to it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yes. That's where you want to get it? You want to get it in this hole here, way over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
60 inches is right there. We got this side together. Went a little bit better than the last one. Those bolts weren't quite as tight. So the last thing I have to do is get this tie rod figured out. Cut it back 17 inches. I had to cut the rod off as well. Now I just have to drill new holes in here at the right spot and just attach it. So I'm working at drilling new holes in this tie rod. I got this side drilled. I have to drill through the other side now. Kind of hard to get it perfect, but I think I got them close enough to the right spot. All right, the front wheels are completely done. Definitely looks a little different. Gonna fire it up and turn the wheel and see how everything's working. Now I'm gonna work at trying to get these back wheels moved in. They need to come in about 6 or 8 inches each. Probably go in as far as we can. These have a wedge in here. You gotta get this part loosened up and then turn this bolt right here and it'll just run it all in or out along these threads right here. So we were working at this for a little bit here. I didn't film too much. We got this wedge loosened up and then we're able to slide the tire in. Now the only issue we have is we're about 32 inches off center here. I'd like to get it in another 2 inches. There's space in there. You know, I was thinking we could slide a little farther on the axle there, but the notch that's cut in here stops. We're in the whole way against this notch. It ends in here a little farther. I don't know if any of you have any advice how we could get this wheel in another inch or 2. It'll work as it is now, but it's not quite ideal. We're gonna keep working at this. Pretty much how we want it now. We gotta do that tire yet. You can see the difference with the tire slid in. I'm gonna end this video here. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see ya.